Do you have any questions in yesterday's topic? Come
Uh,
on, everyone.
Rajesh, Rajesh, actually, I have done the assessment up to 15 question, but I am not I'm unable to submit actually after 15. So we could not get the proper right answers for that.
What's your name?
Farid, Farid Khan.
Farid. Can you please change your name
Uh,
later? Huh? Okay, because it's
okay.
showing like some
Mhm.
info FK something. Please change it. I think it's your PC name.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
change it from next time because otherwise. And there is another guy, CP. Who is the CP? Chinmay. Chinmay Padule. Right?
Yes.
Chinmay. Even you to change the name. Um, and anyone else? I think all are fine with their names because it's easy to track for us. I mean, the attendance. Okay. Well, so where is Dynamo in the Revit? Where is Dynamo in the Revit?
Manage.
Manage that.
Managed tab.
Someone texted
Manage.
me yesterday
Managed.
that, in the managed tab. In the managed tab, where is in the
See,
managed
they
tab?
lost.
The
It's a
last.
Dynamo
The
player.
most end.
Yeah.
Under visual programming.
In the visual programming panel. In the visual programming panel. Okay. What is visual programming? What is visual programming?
Uh, Instead of using any programming languages, we are using nodes, which is getting the data from Revit using the
We are
data type
using some sort of a blocks,
blocks.
right?
Right.
Some sort of blocks. Okay. In that blocks, we have a code. Here, what we are learning that. So without, doing some anatomy of the particular block, we have to understand what is inside it and how it exactly reacts. If we connect some exact inputs, what it is expecting, or else if you connect something wrong, how it's going to react either positive or negative. If it reacts positive, that's fine. You'll be happy. But if it is reacting in a negative way, you should not get panic. Simple. Because, if something, while we are doing experiments, we generally have that kind of fear. Okay, what if I do injection some other place? Doctors or nurses. What if I, pour some different, chemical into the different lab technicians? Okay, so everywhere there is some sort of a fear while we are actually playing with the new things. So here I don't want you to maintain that. So where you exactly have a fear, do let me know. Rajesh, I'm not able to focus on this since, whenever I'm started playing with any set of node, I'm getting this warning. Take a screenshot and text me in WhatsApp and fill in a particular document that I'm going to share you tomorrow. Okay. So fill in that document so that, I mean, I can't disclose the document link today because, for most of the people, it's a demonstration today. Okay. Actually, our strength is like 34 for now. Our strength is 34 for now. Uh, but here we have uh, 40. It means there are new guys. Okay. So I don't want I don't want, the magic has to be revealed in the day too. Okay. So wait for one more day. Will you? Will you wait for one more day?
Yeah, sure, boss.
Sure,
Okay.
Yeah,
sure,
sure, sure,
sure.
Rajesh.
Okay. So this is visual programming. Okay. So I mean, generally, since it's a new tool, you may get confused, but take those out from, your mind. I'm here with you and I will be there with you for the next, 30 to 40 days. Okay. So if you have any concerns, don't do some set of an R&D and waste your time. So instead of wasting, your time on itself doing R&D, ask me, Rajesh, how to do this R&D, proper R&D. So how did you do your R&D while you are learning? So I have taken almost like 6 years. I mean, if you consider my, R&D hours, it will be in the thousands. seriously, and I have done a number of mistakes, wasted a lot of time, spent my personal, sacrificed my personal time. I don't want you to do all those things. Understand? Enjoy your things. I'm here to guide you. Okay. Any single, any single minor topics also, I can explain in detail. I can stretch even very, very minimal thing in 2 hours. Understand? It means like completely spoon feeding. So completely relax. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. Why I'm not able to pick the dynamo?
It's already open, I
In the ground.
Very good. It's already opened. That is the reason it's grayed out. Okay. What if, I mean, we heard about this add-ins, correct? We used to use some add-ins, for some cases like import export and or some other add-ins like RFA tools. There are different tools, AgaCAD tools. Correct. Correct. So
Right.
how do they develop those using Dynamo?
C sharp.
Using Dynamo. C
C and
sharp.
Python.
Okay. So where is that interface? Where is that in our Revit? You might not know this. So next to the visual programming, I mean before the visual programming, there is another tool called macros and macro manager. So we have another Dynamo interface. I think you haven't opened this ever. Okay, even though you have 10 years
Yeah.
of experience, I think you didn't have tried this. Maybe one or two out of you. So when I just click on macro manager, so it is asking me, okay, fine. I just want to create a add-in. I just want to create a dummy add-in using when I just click on create module. So in which language you want me to create? C# or VB.NET or Python? I'm a C# user. Okay. So what do you want me to do now? I just want to place a wall openings. Wall openings. Wall openings. What do you mean by wall opening? If wherever there is a cable tray hits a wall, so I need an opening over there. Wherever there is a pipe hits a tray, I mean, sorry, a wall, I need a opening over there. Wall openings. Okay. So description, I can write some blah blah blah, and then when I just click OK, now let's see what it is going to do that. It's opening another application called Sharp Develop. Do you see this?
Yes.
Guys, do you see this? So this is opening another interface. I think you haven't seen this earlier,
Right.
correct? I think
Correct.
you haven't seen this earlier, where I
Yeah.
can use my AI strategies here. I can use my AI strategies and fill this. And I can simply copy and paste it, and it will give you some sort of bugs, and I can get that done with no efforts. With no efforts. And this is like .cs file, it means C sharp file. It is a .c sharp file. Okay. So, I mean, I have a debug build exactly like, developer's interface. So we are not going to discuss anything about this sharp develop in our training. Okay. This is our level 3 training actually. Okay. So fine. This is the macros. Before the Dynamo, we used to use this. I mean, the developers used to use this, not you and me. Since I don't have such kind of a background when I was learning, CAD and Revit. Okay. Well, in the visual programming panel, so I have one more Dynamo player. I have one more Dynamo player. Forget about it for now. So Dynamo player is a last day concept. I'm muting everyone. Okay, so Dynamo Player is a last day concept. For example, if you create a script and if you want to protect and you are a coordinator or you are a manager, you created a script and you're sharing with your team, Array, don't waste your time. I'll kill you if you waste your time on this. Like how long it will take to place 500 lighting fixtures in a floor? 2 hours, 3 hours? How long it will take to place 500 lighting fixtures in a floor on a ceiling? Exactly, but to mid of the ceiling grid. How long it will take to place 500 lighting fixtures or diffusers or sprinklers? How long?
4 to 6 hours.
Okay, what if you can automate the same thing in just 5 seconds? Huh? Magic, no? So,
Yep.
but
That'll be crazy.
to create that kind of a strips, you have to spend some sort of time. Either it can be 30 minutes or 1 hour. So maximum, if you know, like it takes like 5 to 6 hours every time. For one floor, 5 to 6 hours. Second floor, which is not typical. Third floor, again, it is not typical. You can't copy paste the same thing. So how do you do this? You must need a person who exactly do as per your instructions. So these instructions are in a programming terminology, we'll call it as a algorithmic manner. Algorithmic manner. We're going to learn all these things in just a couple of hours. Don't worry. Okay. So algorithmic manner. And I'm gonna show you how you're going to use artificial intelligence. I don't want you to use your brain even. Seriously. Let's use AI brain. It has a very lengthy, very big size of brain, no? So let's use it. Okay. Fine. So if I want to protect the Dynamo scripts we have created for my team, I don't want them to disturb my scripts. So that has to be protected. So by doing some sort of process, so a Dynamo script can be converted into the Dynamo player script. So there is a process again. You have to do some set of changes in it to make it more clear for every user. Okay. So that standards, that changes will help everyone can understand. I mean, if they open the script in the Dynamo player, awesome. Seriously. Okay. Well, I'll say this. For example, if I click Dynamo player, we are not into the topic yet. Okay. Yesterday, someone asked me, I mean, Rajesh, did I miss something like you didn't even explain me what is Dynamo and all these things? Introduction is a boring concept, bro. Trust me. Most of the people feel irritated why this guy is explaining me all these things. Few people will enjoy. Okay, but trust me, I mean, if you ask me, it's a very, very boring concept. I'll ask you to bring your pillows, dupatta, everything. Okay, clear?
Fair enough.
So on that day, like it's a fourth day training. Okay, so I'm going to explain the history of Dynamo and what is Dynamo versions. So why there is, I mean, what kind of issues we have if I create a script in Dynamo, I mean, in Revit 2020, can I open in 2025? So if I created something in 2025, can I open in 2020? So these kind of a technical terms we will be covered in the fourth day training. So wait for that day. Is it clear? So whenever we have a list trend, let's have that, introduction part of a Dynamo. Clear? Clear, no? So
Yes.
anyways, let me close this and I have a Dynamo here. So when I just click on Dynamo, this is the welcome screen. There's the welcome screen and we have a lot of information on the welcome screen itself. Seriously. Okay. Well, then next. So this is a Bimera find your node. It's R1. It's ours. Okay. I don't want you to use this library anymore. Seriously, I don't want you to use this library. I'll show you the difference between this library and this library, both. Okay. So for now, since like you don't have that, we'll follow the library. Okay. So what did we learn yesterday? What did we learn yesterday? Come on,
Get
in five
parameter
minutes.
Types.
Data types.
Data types. Data
How many
types.
type of data types we have?
Two types.
Two.
Primitive and
Primitive and
And then application data types.
application.
Application data types.
Revit application data types. Very good. So can you list out what are the primitive types?
So
integer,
integer,
double,
doubles,
string,
boolean,
string,
Tuple.
String,
Boolean.
boolean,
Boolean,
Okay,
number,
Boolean,
number controlled,
integer control, huh?
integer
control
control,
parameter.
Integer controlled. That's it?
default
Did we miss
parameter,
anything else?
built-in parameters,
Huh? Sorry?
built-in parameters,
Which
which we
parameter?
cannot change. The parameters which we cannot change, built-in.
Null.
Null.
Revit.elements.level.
That we're going to see today. That
String.
we're going to learn today.
A string.
So sorry,
A string.
string here it is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We have a string here. We have a double here. Okay, give me some example for integer.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Whole numbers.
Double.
1 to
1, 2, 3,
3.4.
4,
Decimal
5, 6.
points. Point.
2, 3, 3.456.
String.
It's a text.
Rajesh.
Test.
Oh, one minute.
Text.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Boolean.
True or false. Like
True or false?
Yes, no.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes or
no.
no.
True, false.
False.
True or false. Yes or no. And check or uncheck. Rest. Correct? What do you
Yeah.
mean by integer
1, 0.
control
Yeah.
parameters?
Parameters whichever drop down.
Whichever is a noun. Okay. And how about null? Not drop downs, huh? Actually, drop down. Some of the drop downs. Today, I'm going to give you the complete clarity how it will be exactly. Okay. So, integer control parameters are, exactly, I mean, if I see any drop down parameter, if I see any drop down parameters, like if I pick this, someone asked me to pick a cable tray. Okay. Guys, one more very strict rule. Dynamo and automation. I'm not teaching scripts here. First thing, very, very important. I'm not teaching any scripts. Okay. And to explain a concept, I need an element. That element could be from mechanical background or electrical background or architecture or structural element. It could be anything. I just need an element. Okay. If you ask me, Rajesh, can we go with today some with architecture example? We'll go with an architectural wall or structural the column or something. It's up to you. I don't bother about what kind of element it is. Is it clear?
Right.
Is
Yes.
clear? So we generally
Yeah.
don't. I mean, automation doesn't have a discipline. Automation doesn't have any discipline. Okay, you can happily play with any kind of an objects. It's up to you. Okay. Well, so I'll just pick this center. See, this is a drop down. Drop down in the sense is that integer controlled parameter,
Yes.
correct? Is that integer controlled parameter?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes,
Okay. Middle,
Yes.
very good. Level,
No.
why? Even this is also drop down, right? Why? Okay.
It
Shall I
depends.
give you shall I give you a very important tip for today, which you no need to open a Dynamo and read the data types. Shall I?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Without opening a Dynamo, you can find out what kind of a type it is. Very simple. When you hover the cursor on any parameter, read it clearly. And it is a horizontal justification parameter name. And is the session recording? Huh. So built-in parameter. It is actually a built-in parameter. If you create any parameter, it will show it as a
Project parameter.
project parameter.
That under
Let's
the data
create one and
types.
I'll just create one and I'll show you project parameters. Let's create one. Created by Bill Era. So it could be anything like a text or something under identity data, check all, and it's an instance project parameter. Okay, now if I click any element, I can see that created by Beamer. What it is showing there?
Project parameter.
Parameter name, which is actually in the bold color, bold, okay, created by Bimera, and it is a project parameter. And what is the data type of it?
It's a text parameter.
Simple. Clear now?
Text.
Do you need a Dynamo to check what is the data type of it?
No.
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 No need.
So horizontal justification. Now, built-in parameter, and it is saying it's a drop-down list. Now, sharp your brain somehow here because we have generally issue with the drop-down nodes only. I mean, drop-down parameters. If it is saying it's like a drop-down parameters, you have to open a Y junction. You have to open a Y junction in your brain. Is that either integer controlled parameter or else it is a element ID, Revit specific parameter. Clear now? Either it is integer controlled or else which is
Revit specific.
Revit specific. So you have two ways now. So for string, it's clear. It is clearly showing it is like a text. Let me hover the cursor on the mark. What it is saying? Mark built-in parameter, and it is a text data type. Clear? So comments,
Yes.
text data type. Okay. So
Text.
service type,
Boolean parameter.
it is built-in parameter, and it can accept a text. Clear? No? So image, since you can't edit
Yeah.
that, it is showing it is like an image. So what is the length? Built-in parameter, and that is length. So if you have seen any, I mean, if it is not, here length is called as, some default parameters. There are some sort of common for electrical, it's a common parameter. I'll explain you in some couple of days, maybe tomorrow. There is a huge, confusion in tomorrow session. Seriously, I'm gonna confuse you, and you're going to become mad with the examples. Okay, and at the same time, it's my responsibility to clarify that clearly. So I love this concept, confuse and clarify. Okay, so height. So when I hover the cursor on the height parameter, it is saying cable tray size. Generally sizes in a number.
So, number.
Number. Length will be in
Yeah.
The number.
number.
It's
Is that
also number.
integer or double?
ఏమో అదే ఆడు చెప్పలేదు ఏంటంటే నాకు అందుకనే డౌట్ వచ్చిందిరా.
It
Double.
will be integer.
Integer.
Length
Go.
is double.
Okay, good. Length is double because we're not sure, we don't get the exact length like 21, 22, 23, right? So it can be like 21.34 something. Correct? So double. Height can be double, width can be double. Size, when you hover the cursor on this, what is it showing there? Text. Clear? As a text, lower and bottom elevation. Are you clear with this concept now? Without opening a Dynamo, you can understand what kind of a data type is it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Clear, guys? Huh?
Yes.
Now no
Yeah,
Dynamo.
why the size is the text? That's the question, actually.
Actually, this is taking these two values and adding some units to it. Simple.
Okay.
And it is automate. I mean, there are some sort of parameters. They are, they just for only representation purpose. Okay, it just show you
Okay.
something. So, I mean, you can't use it in the projects. For example, if you want this the parameter into any schedules, you will get it only for scheduling purpose. For
Okay.
example, if I pick any electrical, if I pick any, nice question. I'll show you something. If I pick any element, see, none of the parameters I can't play with. These all are like, when I hover the cursor, it can be a text, it can be a something, anything. But these are actually, calculating internally. Is it clear? So
Okay.
you can't change anything. If you assign some value, I mean, if you assign some load to this, then these values keep on changing, right? Am I
Yeah.
right? So if I can check any other panel, see, total connected load. If I disconnect some lights or any circuits, then what happen? It will calculate internally, and the values will be
Update.
changed automatically. You can't edit those. Is it clear? These are called read-only parameters. Clear, no?
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. And what kind of data type is this host? Tell me.
Read only. It's like
No. Is that integer or double or string or
String.
what?
It is a string.
I think
Why?
it is.
Why? But why?
Because text.
It has a double quotations in it, special characters, right?
Yes.
Okay. And one more thing. And what about 42300.00? What is this?
This is a double, I think.
Text.
But why? There is a VA also, right? There is also text in it.
It's a
It is
text
a
parameter.
text.
No,
In
actually,
double units are not there, I think.
it is actually units.
Yeah.
They are units. They are actually units. Okay. So units cannot be considered as a special character. Special character, ASCII character or a string. Is it clear? It is
Yeah.
simply volt amperes is a unit. So units will not be considered. Like for example, if I pick, let's go with all. So what is this cooling water flow? 31.47 liters per second. Correct? So liters per second is a unit again.
Yeah,
So when
unit
you hover the cursor on this, it is saying it's a flow. Flow generally in the double number and it is in a
number.
double specific. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Guys, clear? Okay, what about PA? PA is
PA
unit
pass.
because you can't delete that. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I change this, the PA will be added automatically. Clear, no? Clear? So,
But in the size, we have
hmm,
mentioned mm 320 mm into, so
where is that
which means
size?
previously you mentioned the size.
That
So
was auto-generated. That was auto-generated.
okay,
See, that is what I'm saying. Like, few of the parameters, most of the parameters will try to confuse you. So we
okay,
have to apply some common sense over there. Okay,
understood.
this
So
looks like this. So,
if
but
any units
sometimes,
are coming automatically, which that will be null,
hmm,
which means negligible, it will be
hmm,
considered as a double. And if you are adding anything manually, so it will be considered as a string.
string or will be considered as a string. Clear?
Okay, yes, clear.
Okay, good. So, how about face created? This is a drop down now. Again, is that integer controlled?
Yes.
Over the cursor on this. What is it saying? Drop
Drop
down
down
list. So whenever it is saying drop down list, again you have to think in two ways. Either it is an integer controlled parameter or else
or specific.
it is a Revit specific. Okay. So today we are going to play with that Revit specific. How exactly have to be picked that particular the element. Okay. So I'll show you today. So anything else? So what is the data type of this crop view parameter?
It's
Boolean.
yes or no.
Boolean.
Boolean.
Boolean,
Crop
Boolean.
region visible,
Boolean. Boolean.
Boolean.
annotation crop,
Boolean.
Boolean.
clip active, section
Boolean.
box, sun
Boolean.
path, all of them are. And what about this visible in option?
Drop down.
Drop down up, built-in
Yes.
parameter, drop down list. Okay. Projection mode,
Yes.
It's also drop down.
drop down list. So if it is showing like a drop down list, guys, you have an assessment. Okay. Today, let me show you what kind of an assessment is that. Sorry, assignment. Okay. So download this PDF. Okay. Download this PDF and don't play with any other disciplines apart from your. Okay. Like Rajesh showed me only the cable tray. So I have to pick the cable tray and keep on playing. No, not like. So if you're particularly, if you're from particular background like electrical background or mechanical background, play with those elements only. Is it clear?
Yes.
Play with those elements itself. So how do you exactly write element category? Take a printout and write element category. Okay, I picked duct here. So what is a variable name? It means parameter name. What it is exactly looks like. Well, how it is exactly looks alike. And what is that actual duct type? Okay, it's your answer. And cross check is your answer right or wrong. Is it clear? So there is another way when it comes to the Dynamo. I'm going to send this, the data types, and tomorrow I'll send you another one. Uh, today itself, I'll send you the second one as well. Okay, clear? Good. So, select model element, select model element, select model element. I just select, and if I pick any element here, let me mute everyone. I've already picked here. Element dot parameters. Element dot parameters. I'll explain you how did you get this such, you know, you know, in such faster. So it's purely technique, bro. I don't have, seriously, I don't have a good memory. If you ask me, frankly, Rajesh, how many notes that you generally remember? Frankly, I can't even, if you ask me, for example, if I go for an interview and if the interviewer asks me, like, how many notes that you remember, can you list out? I can't even say maximum 10 to 15. Seriously. But how come it depends upon that particular scenario. And, since there are some sort of a strategies, there are 6 strategies to play with. So I am applying those strategies all the time. I don't remember all these node names. Seriously. Okay. So even to place this fastly, like we have a technique. I'll explain you that strategy in the training after some time. So automated. See, it's giving me all the parameters of the particular object. Guys, clear? Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Now
these parameter either edited or read only, all will give.
we have read only and write only parameters also, both. Okay. Some of them can be read only, some of them can be. I'm going to show you that. So what it is actually asking for, I have an element. Can you please get me the parameters? Okay, I can get this. I have a parameter. So you have to frame a sentence. You have to frame a sentence. In coding, you have a clear functions. Even asking that functions also, it's sort of, very interesting, but people feel that it is very tough to play with. If you ask me, do you have any solution? Yes, I have a solution. I have a solution for that. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to teach you. Guys, I have designed this course based on 6 different languages. Understand, I have experience and I don't learn like I mean intentionally I have done this. Some of our experts who suggested me, Rajesh, this kind of an examples you'll get. I mean, if you want to become a tutor, so go and learn that particular language so that you can explain any kind of a concept, which everyone can easily understand. So I have learned almost like 3 different languages, like, so not Python and C and C Sharp. There are 3 different languages. Okay. And I'm a certified tutor. I mean, how to go and teach and their levels, with their standards. Okay. Well, so what it is actually what I'm having. So you have to say that I have an element. What do you need? So you have to ask that. For example, I have an element and I want to get the name of it. Name. I have an element. I have an element. I want to get the location. I have an element. I want to get the ID. I have an element. I want this. So I have an ID. I want you to convert that into 2 element. Is it clear? I have an ID. I want you to convert into the string. I have an ID. I want you to select that element. Guys, are you clear? Guys, are you clear? Have you seen the difference between I mean, before the dot and after the dot? Did you? Did you see the
Yes.
difference?
Yes. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
This is just
Yes,
a
yes.
1%. We are going to, you know, uh, do a research, the deep research, in our training, later. Okay. So this is called parent and child concept, which is a 30% part of the dot notation concept. Okay. So I'll show you in what is the dot notation in some time. Otherwise, I can show you now also. Hold on. So I have a parameter. Can I know that storage type of it? Yeah, why not? Parameter. Don't use, I mean, I'm actually right clicking on the canvas. This is called canvas actually, our workspace. Okay. And this is library. So parameter dot So what I'm having now and what I want to play with, what I want exactly. Okay, parameter dot parameter types. What is this parameter dot parameter types? Why I'm not able to place that? But particular. Okay. Anyways, ignore that. I don't know why it did it. Okay, I have a parameter and parameter both are matching. So when I connect that, it is directly showing me what type of it is. Guys, are you clear? Guys,
Yes.
are you clear?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so there will be no confusion if you have a parameter, if you don't want to get into the Revit again and check what kind of a data type it is. So let's see. I just have to give a clear introduction, in the final intro about the data types, the primitive data types, where you have a confusion. So category, what it exactly looks like,
Ducks.
it looks like a string, but it
String.
is an element ID. So 32 is not exactly it looks like a integer, but actually the storage step is double. So 0.0 liter per second, that is double. Okay, fine. So a third one is okay. Fourth one is comments. I know that is comments is a string type parameter and created by the one we created today. It's a string and design option and it is -1. What is this -1 represents? We're going to learn this in design scripting. Till then, don't
Integer.
ask me. It is not an integer, it is something else. Okay. Sixth one. And here it looks like an integer, but it is actually element ID. That is what I'll explain later. Design option, main model, design option. Okay, here it is showing it's like a string. Okay. End middle elevation, double. Equivalent diameter 732, it's double. Okay, if I scroll down, if I scroll down, what is this element? Is this a cable grid? Duct. Which duct is this? Just like something here. Okay, so I'll just pick that out. Now, uh, horizontal justification. If I zoom in, horizontal, these are actually in the alphabetical order. So HIJK, horizontal justification, it is actually center. Perfect. But 19th index number, it is an integer. What do you mean by that? It is an integer control. It looks like a text. Am I right? It looks like a text, but actually it shows it's an integer. It means it is an guys,
Integer
what is
control.
that?
Integer
Integer
control.
Integer
control.
control. Integer control.
It's a
Okay.
drop down integer control.
Drop down integer control. Vertical justification. Again, let me show you vertical justification. And again, that set to the middle and 70 number. 70 again is an integer. What about system type? System type undefined 59. It is an element ID. So system type, since it is like a drop down, it is a element ID. Okay, cool. Do you have face created? PQRS, face created 38. Element ID, face created. When I hover the cursor, yeah, drop down list. So you cannot control this with a integer. Guys are clear now? Guys are clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I hope you understand how to control this. I mean, if it is showing like, if it is showing, I mean, if I want to play with a parameter, if I want to play with any parameter, set parameter by name, set parameter by name, and pick that particular element and type a string node since it is actually parameter name. and connect that particular horizontal justification. Horizontal justification. Horizontal justification and horizontal justification in the sense 19th one. It is an integer. If it shows integer, place a number directly. Guys, are you clear now? So, do you understand? Do you understand how to find exactly the connecting data? I mean, connecting data type and connecting node? Huh?
Yeah, one question actually. This element set parameters by name. Can you change any value which contains element ID? How to change that element ID through
Which
this?
one? Sorry, which one?
The same what you are doing, this element set parameters by name.
Uh,
Can you set any parameter with the elements ID also? How we change elements ID
no,
parameters?
we cannot change an element.
Okay, we can't set any parameter by name.
No. Once it is
Okay,
decided, it is decided. It's like an Aadhaar card, bro. It's like a
okay,
card. We can't change it. Okay. So once it is
okay.
created, we cannot. So you want fancy numbers, huh? Yeah? You want fancy numbers for the elements. Tahir?
Yeah. No,
No,
actually, just I want to understand
no.
more about this element
That
ID.
won't.
What is element ID
That
actually?
is that won't possible. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So number, I'll just change this value to 1 and connect this to this. It's giving me a warning actually. What is that? Can you guys give a wild guess? When I hold the cursor on this, no parameter found with that name. Why? We have here no
Case
It's
sensitive.
case sensitive.
very good case sensitive. Case sensitive. Okay, this is very important. Even if you know, if you add a space, still it will not accept that. If you forgot a space, it will not. See, it works. It's set to left now. Is it clear? So based on the parameter storage time, you have to decide what node has to be placed and connected to the value. Guys, are you clear now? Is everyone clear? Shall we get into the Revit data types? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? This is very, very important. Make sure if you have any questions, clear today itself. Don't postpone it for the next day sessions. Okay, let that session extend. No problem.
Question,
But
Rajesh.
clear today itself. Huh?
What question?
Clear?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this assignment which we are going to get, we have to take this help of this element parameters and parameter storage type and fill
Yeah.
that.
You have to in the early days, bro. If you're very
Yeah.
new to the Dynamo, I mean, once you remember. So what is the storage type of a mark parameter? Tell me.
String.
String.
Do you need to remember for the second time? No need.
No.
No need. Okay, if you keep on playing with these parameters, you don't need to use this parameter dot storage type at any cost. Okay, in case if you have tried all the ways and still didn't work, then you will apply maybe. You will apply this strategy. Clear? Clear, bro? Khan. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
great. So, okay, perfect. So, what are the element ID parameters we have here? Actually, what are the Revit specific data types? First of all, a point can be, let me explain. A point can be a Revit specific data type. A line is a Revit specific data type. A surface is a Revit specific data type. A solid is a Revit specific data type. A element is a specific data type. I mean, Revit data type. And for example, wall and duct, tray, cable tray, pipe. Let me mute everyone. Okay, pipes. So what not? Any object, if it is not a primitive type, if it's not a primitive data type, we can consider that as an Revit specific data type. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
two ways here. Okay. First is like element, and second one is geometry, bro. Second one is geometry. So these two are like a Revit specific data types. These two. If it is not an element and if it is not a geometry, it will be primitive data type. Is it clear? Nice, clear? So point will be coming under element or geometry.
Geometry.
Very good. Line,
Geometry.
Geometry.
surface,
Geometry.
solid,
Geometry.
Geometry.
mesh.
Geometry.
Geometry.
Okay. So element,
Element.
It's element.
wall,
Wall is element.
duct,
Element. Duct, cable tray, or element.
cable trays, pipes, and all are like elements.
Yes.
So sometimes what we do, I mean, if I want to play with the dynamo, either if I have something in the geometry format, I have to convert that into the element. If I have something in the element format, then I have to convert that into the geometry format. Is it clear? So these are called geometrical conversions. Element to geometry conversion and geometry to element conversion. If I have a lines, I want to convert that into the walls or a trays or a ducts. What do we call? Geometry to element conversion. Is it clear? Guys, is this clear? Huh? For
Yep.
example,
What
I
about
already,
what about this geometry to element?
that's what I'm doing. Geometry to element. That's why I have a line, bro. I have this number of lines. I have a number of lines. Okay. I just want to convert this line into the ducts. Then lines are geometry, and these lines have to be converted into the element. Okay. I have an elements now. So this is a tray, and this is another cable 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 tray. So I want to place the supports. I want to place the support for every 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, 4.5 and 4.5, 4.5 here. Guys, are you clear? So how do we place the points here? So we are doing some sort of element to geometry conversions. Is it clear? You are taking element as a reference and creating the geometries, creating a geometrical points. So you are going to use that points as a, you want to convert that point into a element again. What is that element? Supports. Supports. Are you clear, guys? Did
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
the difference?
yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
see
now
the
it's clear.
difference? Huh?
Yes.
If I have only simple lines and I want to convert into the element, it's called geometry to element conversion. But I'm already having an existing object. You manager have come and asked you, like, Mr. Arun, I want this, elements, all the elements need to be placed by some sort of supports, but with equal distance, like 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter. But you went to him and asked, but this is not exactly 9 meter. So this is actually 11 meter. So what do you want me to do that? So exactly leave 2 meters here and leave 2 meters here. That's it. Is it
Yeah,
clear?
yeah,
So
yeah.
2 plus 2, which is like a 4, and between how much you have? 7. So 3.5, 3.5, or else 1.5 and 1.5 and 4.5. Is it clear now? So similarly, and you can leave that as well. Okay. So how do you place that? Using some sort of geometrical formulas, you can create such. And you have the CAD. You have an element directly. So element to line, and you will be, placing some sort of, I'm going to show you all these examples. They're not actually scripts. They are examples actually. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. Okay. Guys, are you clear with element to geometry and geometry to element? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Good. So let's start playing with, the parameters again. So let's play with the element ID parameters. So wherever there is an element ID, your target, you have another PDF. Exactly. Okay. For now, I just picked the duct here. I have a duct here. You can pick a cable tray or you can pick a pipe or anything. It's up to you. Okay. I'm sorry. Now let me, it's a category. Okay, fine. We can't change this. And sixth one is design option. Sixth one is a design option. So design option, I have to, this is option, design options, design option, just create a new option set, option one, option two. Option one and option two. Okay, fine. Here, that's an element ID. How do I play with this? How do I play with this? There are some different ways to play with. Okay. Instead of going with, let me show you some live examples here before. Where is that Revit? It's here. I'll just send this. I'll just send that. Better. This is much better. But guys, can you able to see the screen if I'm minimizing like this? Can you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's
Okay,
okay.
perfect. So what I do is I just pick an element. I want to change. I know this is an integer controlled. I know this is an integer controlled. Is this an integer controlled?
No.
Is that an integer controlled?
No.
No, right? Okay, when I hover the cursor on this, what it is actually saying, built-in parameter drop-down list and reference level. So if it is saying it's a reference level, how do you come to know that? How do you come to know that? Very simple. Use get parameter value by name and connect this element to this and parameter name reference level. Reference level. What was that? String and type that particular parameter name. We played, yesterday. Reference level. Okay, reference level. Remember this concept, and it's giving you this. Actually, you no need to use any extension for this, but I can't confuse you now. So that is the reason I'm using object.type. I'm going to explain you once you have a good amount of experience. And if I feel that you can digest some complicated concepts, then I do explain that without using object.type, how can you find out what it is exactly? So this is showing like Revit dot elements dot level. Revit dot elements dot
Level.
Level.
level. So immediately find a level nodes. Level. So you have a levels. This is what exactly it means. Drop down list in the sense drop down list. So have a level one directly. Guys, clear? Guys, are you clear? Now, if I want to
Yes.
play with reference level parameter, if I want to play with the reference level parameter, so my integer won't work. Parameter storage type is not a number. I know that's not, and it is expecting levels. Okay, then that is a true level. I just want to change this to the level 3 and connect this to this. Guys, are you clear? What is the
Yes.
value there?
Yes.
It's level 3 now. It's changed. So when I change this to the level 2, it is changing. So when I change this to the level 1, it is changing. But why still it is there?
Elevations are still the same.
Reference level only changing. Elevation is
Here,
You have to
the
run.
number is keep on changing. So to move this object, you have to play with two parameters. One, this reference level, and the second one, middle elevation or anything.
Middle elevation.
Correct? So we have to play with two different parameters now. Guys, clear?
Yes.
Guys, are you clear? Let's see how to play with multiple parameters at the same time. We have two different concepts, series and parallel. So this is going to confuse you a lot, but this is very, very important. Most of the, people, when I interview the candidates, they failed in this series and parallel only. You have to apply your common sense a lot when it comes to the series and parallel. Is it clear? That we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, now? For now, let's play with element IDs only. Okay. Guys, are you clear with? Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I will go with the 12th again. The 12th parameter is element ID. What is the 12th parameter? Family. Okay, family. Family. Let me check. I'll type family. What is it saying? Element types. What is it saying? Element type.
Element.
Correct? So element type. Element types can be called as a family types as well. Okay, or else element type, they have recently changed to the element classes. Element classes. Okay, so element classes, either this one you can use as this, or else family types, or else family types. There are two set of drop down modes you can play with. Guys, are you clear? Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
So what about the 23rd parameter again? 23rd parameter, it is image. We can't play with an image parameters. Remember, blindly, you cannot change. You can, but not with the help of Dynamo. There is a very, very complicated process. Only that can be done with a C sharp. Okay. So 38. Again, 38 parameter is an 38 parameter again is a face created. Face created. Okay. Face created. Face created. Let me check. What is it? Here, I have a confusion now, which is saying unknown element. Unknown element. Why Rajesh it is not showing its an face or something else, and why it is showing unknown element? If it is showing it's an unknown element, you have to apply some common sense again. So why I'm saying always common sense, common sense. Developers use their brain very, very, fastly, very, very fast. They are very, very faster in thinking because they keep on playing with, they keep on. I mean, how? If I ask you why I'm not able to see that element in a floor plan, what do you say generally? Yesterday I have placed 100 elements. Yesterday I placed 100 elements. I'm not able to see those elements now. What do you say? What could be the reason?
View
There
range
could
or
be
hidden
multiple reasons
Could
like
be view range. Second one,
or
work
hidden.
set or
Visibility
work
face
sets,
graphics
created,
DG.
and
VG,
filters.
face
exactly
created.
filters, face created. Good. Hmm. Anything else?
Maybe temporary hided or
High temporary height. Very good. Hmm.
And work sets.
Work sets, view range. Is there in plan region or something like? Correct? See, for one problem, we have multiple solutions. And we are, since like we have an, good amount of experience in Revit, we can able to say that it could be that there's something. But here, it is not exactly like. Here, it is not exactly like. I mean, you don't have multiple options. You have to think. You have to think unknown element. Okay. If it's showing unknown element, can I read anywhere else? So phase, this one, phase. Okay, that is phase actually. So I'll type phase. I'll type phase. I found few select phase. Okay. I found a drop down. I found a drop down node. If I want to play with this particular parameter, which parameter? Face created, the value will be select face. Are you clear, guys?
Yes.
Are you clear? Okay. So 39. What about 39? That is also
Element ID.
that is also face only. Okay. 41. 41 level. You mean this, correct?
Yes.
Correct? See, very simple. Since like you have seen level, maybe it is expecting a level drop down. And 59th one, 59th one, system type. System type. How do I play with the system type? Do I have any system type nodes? System type. Do you have any system types? See, for family types, floor types, these all are like a drop downs. So these all are like a family types. Is a drop down. Floor type is a drop down. Okay, wall type, it's a drop down. Roof types, ceiling types, and revision number type. Guys, are you clear? Grid extent type. All of them are
Drop down.
title block types. See, all of them are like drop down nodes. These all are like drop downs. I mean, exactly, they are element IDs. These all are like an element IDs. If a parameter which is exactly saying I'm an element ID parameter type, you cannot connect a string to me. You cannot connect a number to me. Please connect element ID to me. It means all of them are giving you the same element ID data types. Clear? No? Guys,
Yes.
clear? Okay. So box placement, view family types. There are a lot actually. I mean, if you ask like view types, what is the view type? View type. So there are the number of, and why there is no system type here? There is no system type here.
System type means then it's a default one. So all the types of comments under this system.
What if, okay, finally, Rajesh, wherever there is, I'm giving you a statement. If it is an element ID, there are 50% chances you can find a drop down node. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? 50% of
Yes.
chances we can find a drop down node. What if that 50% chance failed? What is the second alternative? What is the second alternative?
Selection, manual selection. Sorry.
String.
You cannot pick manually. How? What if? Very simple. If it is showing it's like a level, here it shows it's like a level. And then you have to right click or else, type level. After level, put a dot next to it and type by name. By name. So level by name. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear? Guys, are you clear?
Can you give some other example, please?
I'll give you an example. Level by name. What if family type? Family by name. So family by name. Okay. Family type by name. What is this by name? Category by name. Category dot by name. I'm going to show you what is this. There is another strategy again. Okay, I'll come to that. There are only three strategies. Okay, if the drop down element IDs are not as simple, bro, most of you get stuck here. Okay, so if you want to play with any kind of a parameters, you're already good at primitive data types. So getting that kind of hands-on on the Revit data types is not that simple. Okay, in the training also we have a lot of techniques. So don't worry, I'll show you every single thing. Okay, So what else we have? Family type dot category dot by name. And for example, floor type. Array type. If I don't have a floor type drop down, floor type dot by name and wall type dot by name. See, category by name, element type dot by name, roof types. Here it is. So this is alternative for this. This is alternative for this. Okay, element type, element family type. This is alternative for this. This is alternative for this. And wall type dot by name. Wall type dot by name. So this is an alternative for this. Revision number. Revision by name. This is alternative of this. Okay, ceiling type dot by. Guys, do you understand what is this? Okay, how to use it? In case if I don't have, I don't want to confuse you here. For example, I don't have a levels node, bro. The drop down node. Huh? Are you clear? Are you clear? So I'll be using this. I'll be using this. How do I? I want you to type a level name in a string format. What is it asking for? What is it asking? String.
String.
Guys, clear? What is that expecting? String. So type a string and type the particular level name. It is level 3. If I want to set it to level 3, see that's converting to the level 3. It's converting. If it doesn't have, what if I don't have a level 4? What if I'm asking for level 4? Will that create? No. What it will say is, Are Baba, I don't have a level 4. I don't have level 5. So it means it is just giving you from the drop down level 2. Instead of a drop down, we are writing, we used to follow this. This is actually a traditional, method. But later on, the developers felt that the people who are using this Dynamo, they are not able to access this, use it properly. So instead of writing, manually, they just converted everything into a single drop down. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Okay,
Yeah.
so drop downs are for our convenience. But if what is the traditional strategy is this? What if I connect this level 3 to this? See, it changed to level 3. Is it clear? What if I change to the level 2? It changed to the level 2. Are you clear now? Guys, are you clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you clear now? Okay. What if I want to play with, for example, I want to play with a phase or something. Phase created. Phase created. And I have a select phase. I have a select phase. So I just picked the existing. Since it is already in the new construction, I just changed to the existing. See, it is changing. If I change this to the new construction, it is changing. Do you see that? Do you see that? What if I don't
Yes.
have the drop down phase dot
By name.
by name? Check phase dot by name if you have any set of node. Phase by name. Hmm.
Is that should be face created by name?
No, it's not phase created by name. Get phase filter. Phase filter by name. What is this? This is a phase filter. So what if I type existing? No, this is not. This is phase filter actually. phase. I'll use my extension. If even the phase by name failed, I have another alternative.
What about that get face by name?
Do not get phase by name. Get phase by name. Okay. So I have one more. What if I use a string? New construction. New construction. So when I connect this to this, it's executing. And if you notice that when I'm playing with this custom node, the runtime, which is loading which is taking more time. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Did you notice that? That's working, but it is taking a lot of time compared to this kind of node. What is this? I mean, did you feel any difference between this and this? In visually, this has only one. See, this has only one layer,
Yes, it has
correct?
two layers.
This has only one layer, but here it has one, two,
Multiple layers.
three. The three layers on it. Okay, so do you know what do we call this? Both are nodes, but what kind of
Custom node.
nodes they are?
Custom node.
Custom nodes.
This is custom node. What about this?
Default system.
Not default, zero touch nodes.
Zero touch.
Okay, remember this is zero touch nodes. Comparatively, I mean, when it comes to the runtime, zero touch node and custom nodes are 10x, 5 to 10x, 5x to 10x slower than zero touch nodes. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
So zero touch nodes are much faster. Okay. Now, anyways, for me, if I couldn't find any zero touch node for phase by name. So what I do exactly, I'm using the custom node stuff. I don't have an alternative now. Okay. If you want, no, Rajesh told me that that slow down the mission. If you don't have another solution, you have to go with what you have. Is it clear? Clear? Now, so I have to connect this phase to this. Simple. It worked. It's set to the new construction. What if I change this to the existing? What if I change this to the existing? Empty list. Empty list. Refresh. Why it is showing empty list? Oh, there is no existing actually for this object. What about this? Okay, that phase got deleted, I believe. Okay, so that's the reason. Now, if I connect this to this, it's working. Do you see that? Guys, do you see
Yes.
that? Okay. So this is very simple. And this is another option. Okay. If you don't have a drop down, then you have to follow this. If you don't have the drop down, what if Rajesh, I don't have a drop down? I don't have a binary nodes as well. If you find out Control F, if you type biname, there are n number of nodes with the biname. Do you see this? These all are like actually, sort of create nodes. I'll explain what are those. I mean, what kind of nodes we have. We have a create, action, query, and you can see on the top of it, See where which is showing it's like a zap icon, plus icon, question mark. What are all this? So you have to, while you place any node on the canvas, make sure you must know what you're exactly with what type of node that you're playing with. Otherwise, instead of moving something, it will create another stuff. Instead of you're planning to create something duplicate, instead it will move the original one. Is it clear? Guys, are you clear? Okay.
I'm not clear. Sorry. The one which you have browsing is not a
Hmm.
default, right? Comes from a customized
No, this
pack.
is our custom pack, custom node. I mean, it's a custom add-in for
What
Dynamo.
if, yeah, what if I don't have this and
You
I
have to
want,
pay some 10,000 or something. Bro, just kidding, huh? Just kidding. I'll share it with you when it is required. Okay.
okay,
Don't get panicked. Okay. I'll share it with you. It's free of cost. Only for our students. Okay. Not for everyone. Okay. Fine. So,
no,
yeah.
I mean, there were some read or I gone through. We can
I
download
will
some.
explain those. What
Okay,
are those?
sorry.
Everything I'll
Sorry to
explain.
interrupt. Yeah, sorry. Okay,
No worries. No
okay.
worries. That's fine. You clear your doubts, no problem. But I'll explain you everything. I don't want to miss even single, even though the sessions were over. And if I miss some set of concept, I'll recall you again. I'll call you again. Arey Baba, I forgot a concept. Let's have this in the weekend. Is
Yeah,
it
thank
clear?
you. Thanks.
So don't worry about anything. Okay. So far, no students asked me, Rajesh, we didn't cover the topic. Nothing. So I take care of it. Okay. Of course, I have very bad memory, but when it comes to the training, I'll be very attentive. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. So what is the next one? Rajesh, I don't have a biname node. I don't have a wall type nodes. I mean, I don't have a drop down. I don't have a biname node as well. In that case, remember, this is very, very, very important. Even though you play with these options or not, I don't bother. You can completely forget this. You completely forgot this, the traditional part and the drop downs as well. But you should not forget the one which I'm going to explain now. Okay, that's called if it is expecting face created. Okay, what is the third strategy? Element classes, element classes, element classes, and all elements of class. Make sure if you are using uh, if you are using like updated Dynamo Revit version, I mean Revit Dynamo version 2023 or 2024, you will see that as an element class. But if you are using 2021 or 2022, you will see that as an element types. Guys, are you clear? There is a node called element types. Element types in Dynamo. This is the element types. Element types. So the same node we have, these guys have changed to the element classes. Categories, category by name. Family types, family type by name. Element types, element type by name. Are you clear? So there are two processes, and there is a very important process, the one which we are doing now. So make sure, I mean, if it is expecting an element ID, no need to think about it. And if you don't want to waste your time browsing here and there, then this is the one and only solution. Level, connect this. So it's going to give you, there are total four levels. There are total four levels. Okay. So get item at index. So connect this list to this, connect this list to it. And these are called index numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are called index numbers. Which one you want? You need number 2. So what do you have to do? place a number node, and I type 2 in it. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? Everyone, are you clear?
Yes.
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 Wait. So I can see the level 2 value here so that you can directly connect to this. What is that? Reference level. Reference level. See level 3. Guys, clear? Which is easy? The direct drop down node or this one? Huh? Which is easy?
The element class 1.
No, you are lying. You are lying. I know that. Generally, I do prefer levels node directly. Since like it's very easy to understand. Correct? But this is a traditional process. Always follow this. In case, I mean, the reason you may have, 50-50% chances in by name process and drop down process, but you don't have a 50% here. 100% you will definitely find any kind of element ID. For example, if you want to play with the phases, you can find that here. Phase. If you want to play with the system type, you can find a system type here. Is it clear? For example, if you want to play with the segments, if you want to play with the rooms, and if you want to play with the room tags, everything you will get it here. Guys, are you clear? And we're going to see how, if efficiently like we use this element classes in our future scripts. Clear? No?
Yes.
You know
Guys, are you
this
clear?
is this element
Remember
class
this
is available for the lower Revit versions?
element classes, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is there. I mean, if you're using lower version, then you have to use element types. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Clear? They just change the name element types to element classes. Okay? So that's it. So this is the important process. Find out element ID, parameter types. Guys, are you clear now? Are you clear?
Rajesh, one doubt
Yes.
only. To use Dynamo version, is it necessary? What is the Revit version? We need to only that Revit Dynamo version, or we can use any Dynamo version with any Revit version. Means what is the coordination between them?
Wait for
Revit.
one more. Wait for one more day, bro.
Okay.
Wait for one more day. I'll give you the complete clarity on it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Clear?
Sure. Thanks.
Because I can't explain some half content now. Other people will get confused. So let's discuss in detailed when the topic comes. Okay?
Sure.
Anyways, it's a part of our training, so don't worry. Okay. Well, are you clear with this element ID data types? Shall we play with few more parameters?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me any element. Just tell me with which element we'll play with. Wall or any element. Tell me. Wall,
Pipe.
column, tray,
Pipe.
pipe, huh? Pipe. Okay. Let me turn off. Let me turn off everything except pipes. Okay. So I'll just play with one pipes and which is a parameter value. Which parameter value I would like to change? Tell
System
me.
classification.
System type.
Huh?
System classification.
System
System?
type. Yeah. System.
Classification.
But that is okay, fine. Let me show you what it exactly says. I just picked this object and it's a pipe. And what was that? System
System type.
classification. So system classification. System classification. System classification. Okay, domestic cold water, and it is actually showing it's like a string. But uh, domestic cold water, what is a parameter dot read only?
Dot storage.
Parameter dot so there is a node actually which will explain what kind of a parameter is that. So is that a read-only parameter? Parameter dot is read-only. Okay, fine. When I connect the parameters, the pipe parameters to this, system classification, 65th one, it is a string, 65th one. See, is that read-only? It is saying true. True in the sense? Yes.
Is read
Is
only.
that a read-only? Yes, it's a read-only. Are you clear? So you can't play with it. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear? You can't
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
change that. Now, how about system type?
Yeah.
Let
Try
me
with system.
try with system type. 67th one. Oh, that is an element ID. That is element ID. And is that a read-only parameter? No, it
No.
is write-only parameter. It means you can control
Change.
it. You can control that. Okay, very good. Let me play with the system type then. System type. But how? Let me check in the element classes. Piping, when it comes to the piping system type. Guys, are you clear? Now, which is the correct one? I want to change the system type. But what are all this? Here, everywhere it is actually showing it's like a element type, element type, element type. How do I come to know that? Now, you have asked
Select
clearly.
the element.
Not like. So I have an element. I have an element. Can you please give me the name of it? Clear? Name of an element. Name of an element. Uh, let me say that. Element dot name. No, this is not working. I'll do one thing. ELM dot, don't ask me what is that now. I'll explain you later. So this one is hydronic supply, hydronic return, sanitary. This is design scripting, bro. I'll explain you later. What is it exactly? So domestic hot water. Which one you want me to change? Shall I change this to hydronic supply? Huh? Something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or else
hydronics.
domestic cold water. Since it's already cold water, I'll change this to the domestic hot water. So third index number. Okay. Third index number. So third index number. So have to pick the third number. So third number. Okay. Third number 712981. The reason this is expecting element ID because it's an element ID parameter, you have to connect the element ID to that particular. Is that changed now?
Yeah. It got changed.
Changed now? Okay, so this is the way we have to play with. Forget about all the drop downs. It's bullshit strategy, seriously. Okay, but to make us lazy, I mean, to finish a few things, um, they looks like, tempting, because there's just one simple loan. But when it comes to the traditional stuff, I do suggest you to go with the traditional stuff always. I do teach you the shortcuts as well and the traditional strategy, but you have to go with the traditional strategies. Until unless you're clear with the complete concept, then it's up to you whether you go with the shortcut or traditional strategy. Clear? Nice, clear? Okay. Now, what else you want me to play with? How do I set additional flow? What type of storage type is this?
It's a double.
Nibble, so that you can simply change. Okay. How about the type parameters, bro? I want to fill the type mark value 1A. How to change? How to change? 1A. Type mark, no? Let
Yeah,
me
type.
disconnect this. So type mark, and what kind of storage type is this? When I hold the cursor on this, is that showing me anything here?
It's a text parameter.
Ah, it is text parameter, correct?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I'll use string for now. I need 1A. Oh, what is that? No parameter found by that name. Why? We have the parameter in this edit type, right? Is there any case sensitive issue? No spaces, no additional spaces, one space between, and capital T, capital N. Why it isn't accepting? Why is that not accepting?
Because of many type of system types,
Mm, mm. I'll give
system
you
pipe
a
types.
I'll give you a clarity now. How many element IDs would be there for one element?
One.
One.
Only one. Correct? Only one. One element, one ID, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Correct? Correct, no? One element, one ID only. How come two element IDs would be there for one element? Not possible, right?
No.
If you
Yes.
change the element location, maybe the element ID will change, right?
Actually, let me show you. There is a process called Revit element hierarchy. So if you go with this hierarchy, for every element, there are four different IDs. There are four different IDs. Seriously. That is the reason when you copy some, element ID from the Navisworks, you may not able to find that element ID even that is 6 digit again. The same
Yeah.
6 digit number when you copy from the Navisworks and copy, paste it in the Revit, it says I couldn't found that particular element. How come? You have picked the correct element, but still it is giving you the wrong element ID. It means instead of you get this element ID, you got another element ID. Is it clear? Shall I show you how it exactly looks like? Huh?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So because if you want to play with the other set of parameters, you should know the technicals, the technical difference between the generic and the advanced. Okay. So if I pick this, I use a tool called Revit lookup tool and Snoop selection. This is the properties palette for us. I mean, not for the visitors. Okay, for our students. Okay. So this is the properties palette. And whatever we have the properties on the left hand side in the properties palette, they are not even actually 1% of the actual parameters we have. We have 99% parameters of waiting. If you have only 20 parameters here, it means there are 2000 parameters have been waiting for you to play with. Guys, are you clear? So this is the properties palette for us. Okay, fine. Let me show you. So 593356, this is an element. And how do we exactly write element.id, element.location, element.get parameter value by name, all based on this. See, I want to play with an element. Element, if I put a dot next to it, element dot id, element dot name, element dot location, element dot level id. Guys, are you able to frame the sentence? Do you able to
Yes,
frame the
yes.
sentence? Huh?
Yes.
The
Yes.
way we write in the Dynamo, it's completely based on the structure. Even if you notice this, element dot parameters, see element dot parameters. So element dot parameters. Okay, fine. What if I hit escape? Get into the parameter. I have a parameter here. Parameter dot ID, parameter dot name, storage type. Do you see that? Parameter dot storage type. How did you get this? Parameter dot storage type. Parameter dot is read only. Do you remember? We just played
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Correct? Parameter dot is read only. How I'm getting these functions based on this lookup tool actually. Okay, so there are a number of tips are waiting for you. Don't worry. Okay, first let's get into this. Let me do it again. If you're feeling bored, huh? Unnecessarily showing you idiotic content, huh?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. So this is an element ID, bro. Element dot ID. Okay, where is this ID coming from generally? A type. Correct? Correct? An element is instance
Yeah.
is coming from a particular type. So where is the type? Element dot type, element dot type, element dot type, element dot type. See, element dot get type ID. So this is an another ID. Let me copy this. I'll copy the value.
Oh,
I'll paste it here. Okay. Get type ID. This is an ID actually. Where is an ID? ID. There is an another ID. I just copy. Even this is also the particular ID. Muted. Don't panic. Sometimes it happens. Okay. So get type ID. And where is this type coming from? A family. Am I right? Correct? So where is that family? Scroll down. Where is that family? That particular family here. So get similar types, element ID, cross. What is this? Oh, it is pipe, huh? Okay. Then there is another way to fetch this. Okay. I mean, forget about the family for now. When I just click on the category pipe, so there will be ID, another ID. Sorry, not this one. This one. There is another ID. In between, we missed some family type ID here. There is a reason behind it. I'll explain you. So let me show you the difference. What if I copy this again? What if I copy this and select by ID, paste, and when I just click on show, okay, it is showing me an element. That's fine. But what if I copy this? Even this is also the same element ID, same element ID. When I hit escape, manage, select by ID, paste, and click OK, my properties palette is inactive now. My properties palette is inactive and I can't play with, and I have only controls to change the type of it. So do you want me to change the standard or PVC sanitary or water? Guys, are you clear?
Standard.
Why?
Yeah.
Only I have a controls to play with the type because it's a type ID. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now this type ID have a different parameters. This type ID has a different parameters. Let me show you how. I have an element. I'm asking, I have picked an element pipe. Okay. So element, if I connect an element, can you give me element type? Element dot element type. I'll connect you an element and give me an element type. 142438. Do you see that? It's the same number. Oh, did I delete that? I think I have deleted. It's same number. 142438. Now, if I'm asking these parameters, there are only 20 parameters here. And I can see the type mark now. And these parameters are different. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? Everyone, are you clear?
Yes, yes.
Are you clear?
Yes, yes.
Huh? Element dot parameters is this, and this parameters are something different. And this is control G, instance parameters, and these are
Type parameters.
type parameters. So I have total 82 parameters, 82 instance parameters, and 21
Type parameters.
type parameters. Okay, if I want to play with the type mark, from where should I connect? Come on. From where should I connect?
From type parameter.
Type parameters.
From type parameter. Because, I mean, from here or from here?
From
Element.
element
It
type.
is expecting element, no? So, element type. See, it has applied now. If I go and check that particular element and edit type, I can see one error. Clear now?
Yes.
Are you clear? What if I play with
Instance parameter.
instance parameter, mark parameter? It will tell you there is no, it says that no parameter found by that name because you are playing with the element type. It's a type element. Are you clear? Did you see the
Yes.
difference? Guys, did you see the difference? Huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. So let's wait for a few more, tips and tricks in the tomorrow's class. Maximum, I think, I hope I have already received a call. I mean, my wife's supposed to tell me that. I mean,
Tomorrow we have a
if
class,
it's,
Rajesh?
that is what. I mean, if it is positive, then we have a session. Okay? Is it clear? I mean, I have actually scheduled for a postpone. I mean, to 1 or 2 days later. Okay. If it's possible, we'll see. Okay. Because the third day is very important. If I give a break in between the first and, I mean, after second day, um, I don't think so. You people will play with, you will
Because it
forget.
will get some
Yeah, it will
time, so we can
disappear.
practice on it.
Good. Okay, so fine then. We'll see how it works exactly. Okay, and you have, I think you're clear with, the Revit specific data types. Correct? Correct, no?
Yeah.
Hold on. In international data account, inactive. Okay, fine, Raymond. We'll see later. Okay, fine. Do you have any questions? Any questions? See, this 15
For
minutes,
now,
you can ask any kind of a question, not only related to that particular, I mean, today's topic, but if it is better, if it is related to that particular day topic, that will be much better. That will be much better. Okay. So day 2, are you? Come on. No questions. How is today's session? Confused?
No.
little bit.
Confused?
A bit, but it's
Little
Yeah,
bit?
it's a
Little bit
little
in the
confusion.
starting.
Because I mean
starting. So
we
that's
are
the
going
reason
to
once we'll start the
hold
I
on,
mean, once we're
bro.
going to start.
There's still it's we didn't start the training yet. Okay, this is just a
Okay,
warm up. Our correct training starts from the sixth day of I mean, from the sixth day. So we are still in the 2 days. I mean, if you go for a gym, if you go to gym, they don't directly give you, the machinery with, okay, in hand,
yes,
right? You have to do some sort of warm up.
Mr. Rajesh,
Okay.
yes,
do we repeat this type of things again in
Examples. Yeah, lot. With the
yeah,
clear
because it is
examples.
today is not much clear actually. We lost so much information is there today's training, but we need little
Tell
by
me
step by step.
if you don't want much information, I can change this to a session to 1 hour.
No, miss. I mean to say that is step by step we'll get it. It is easy for us because I know there is a lot of things which we
Bro,
learned today,
bro,
but
if you're asking me step by step, then this, I have to be like a turtle now. I'm already a turtle. I have to teach it like an ant. Hmm? Well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. I mean, there are few more sessions. No, let's wait for Tahir. Okay, Tahir, you will be my target then. So I have to keep on asking Tahir, are you
yeah,
clear?
actually
Tahir, are you clear?
I'm little bit slow learner, you can
So,
say.
no, no. Okay. So you will be my target. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So
Great.
Rajesh,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for this wonderful session. And you have mentioned the two concepts, that is a series and parallel. So
Tomorrow.
this Revit data types will be comes under that.
Exactly. I mean, we are playing with the multiple parameters at the same time.
Right.
Tomorrow, what actually we are going to learn. So, how do you define like read only, and what type of read only parameters can be played with, and hidden parameters and linked parameters, and series. How do you play in series mode, and how do you play on parallel mode, and what type of element, I mean, node types we have, like create nodes, action nodes, and query nodes. Okay, and what do you mean by input and function and output? So we are going to learn all this tomorrow. Is it clear? So most of them are like, even still it's purely with the parameters only. Guys, in the entire coding, the toughest part is even from the day one till the day end, we are playing with the data only. If you want to move an element, you need a data. If you want to create an element, you need a data. If you want to copy an element, you need a data. So you have to understand this data types again and again and again. So that is the reason I'm
mm,
stretching the data types concept, because we need the data till the end of the training. Every day you play with, it's purely
mm,
based on the data. If you don't understand
mm.
the data types clearly, then you can't. Is it clear? Clear?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
So it takes more time. I mean, I don't jump into the main topic until unless you said if you give the green signal, then only I'll jump into the next topic. Clear? Clear, no?
Done.
Especially
Clear,
Tahir
clear.
is our TC now. Okay. So he should give a green signal. Then
No,
only
no,
we will.
maybe I'll watch this video again and again until I get the concept clear.
No worries.
Meantime, so maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll get a good idea
No
about these
problem.
things. Yeah.
No problem. No problem. No problem, Tahir. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
You have complete rights to harass me. Okay. But don't show your personal, your issues with a girlfriend or your wife. Don't show it on me. Okay. I can't handle. I'm already having such troubles with that. Okay. So, okay. My wife is actually a big demon. Okay. So, okay. Well, I'm just kidding. Okay. Fine. So,
Okay.
mm, no more questions? No more questions? Are you ready for
No more
the
questions. Yeah,
day
no,
two
no, actually,
assessment as well?
yeah. Once we'll.
so
See, I'm happy with
tomorrow training will be
tomorrow
there.
maximum. I'm not sure. I'll text you tomorrow morning. Either we'll have a
Okay.
session or not. Okay?
Okay.
Clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes what happen, I may be, I mean, I have some set of sessions. which I no need to present. I'll ask someone to present your screen and I'll connect from iPad and we'll have a general conversations. Okay. So we are discussing out of the box. Is it clear? That will be very, very interesting. If I'm not available, in my hometown, so or in my office, so that we'll have that. You'll really love that particular session, then general sessions. Clear? Okay.
Okay.
So I'll show you a lot of things. And to become a perfect BIM developer, there are some particular tools that you have to be good with. I'll explain you. I'll show you some simple, like AI mind mapping tools. I'll show you one. For example, if you want to do some research or something, I'll just create a AI generation template. AI generation template. So today's concept only. Let me try. Let me try what we have. Let's say I just want to create a mind map. Act as a Revit Dynamo expert and tutor in a professional tone with technical and detailed style. Explain concept. What is today's concept? Revit specific
Revit specific data types.
data types, right? Data types. Correct, no? Revit application
Yes.
specific data types. List out some examples. Let's say some 20 examples. 20 examples. Okay. Of each data type. Okay, fine. So if I just hit enter, see what it is doing, what it had done now. So Revit application specific data types. My goodness. So if I scroll it, example one, length, area, volume, width, height. These are parameters. Example level, fire rating, cost, weight, color of the material. That's fine. Integer, string, boolean level, element ID, material, geometry, color, curve, point, region, family instance, mesh, transform, all of them. Do you remember we covered all this? Huh? Level, filter. And how about element types? When it comes to the element types, walls, floors, roofs, doors, all of them are like Revit specific data types. Correct? So how about the schedules? Schedule is again another data type, even it is part of Revit element added, specific data type only. Those schedules, window schedules, and what is views, floor plans, ceiling plans. All of them are Revit specific data types. Only on the top of it, the data types up to here. Double. Is this clear? Did I create anything? Did I do any research? No. Correct? So this is actually AI tool. There are n number of AI tools which helps us, to do an R&D, to do the better R&D. Okay. The only reason, I mean, if you ask the similar, you may not get the same result. The entire magic is in this particular prompt. If I delete this and ask it again, it will confuse and it will give you the completely different result. Understand? Okay. I'll show you how it will be in coming sessions. Clear now?
Yeah.
Guys, clear? Okay.
Yeah,
Done
yes,
one.
yes.
There are n number of tools. I want you to be good with AI tools. AI tools. Okay. Even for your learning, even for your R&D, even for your, practice, even for your, scripts. Everywhere you have to be like AI expert. Okay. Clear now? Okay.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
you tomorrow, same time. And I don't think so. The meeting link will be the same. I'll send you a new meeting link. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Can we get this recorded video?
We'll get it tonight itself. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
But
sure. Thank you.
actually,
Thank you.
still, mm, You will get this meeting, the video link. And one more thing, don't try to download this or don't try to, don't try to play with any tricks with this videos. Okay. And they're actually under track. That's called DRM protection. Okay. Unnecessarily you have to face some issues. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So only
Yeah.
for today it will be public. From tomorrow onwards, all the videos will be on the private mode. Okay, so only you can able to
Okay.
watch it. Okay, and if you are using any, if you have provided any new email IDs, then it won't accept. It must need a old email minimum 1 year old. Okay, otherwise, you can't able to access the videos. Okay, clear?
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Tomorrow, I think almost for 10-15 minutes, you guys keep on harassing me like why I'm not able to see this, why I'm not able to. I'll explain you clearly. Okay? Clear?
Okay.
No, no worry.
Yeah.
Okay. See
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, see you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Thanks.
All right,
Thank you.
Rakesh.
Good night,
Thank
sir.
you. Bye.
One
Good
more.
night.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Copy this link from where is the chat box, bro? It is here. Sri.co/data types. Copy this link. Okay, copy this link and then download that PDF and take a printout. Take a printout and try with your own elements. Is it clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay, good. See you. Bye bye. Good night.